the man who voluntarily entered Auschwitz. In 1940, Europe had already learned how to be afraid. Nazi Germany had crushed Poland, entire cities were occupied, and rumors about a place called Auschwitz were beginning to spread. No one knew exactly what happened inside. They only knew that those who entered did not come out. That was when one man did something that seemed insane. His name was Witold Pilecki, an unthinkable plan. Pilecki was an officer in the Polish army and a member of the resistance. While many tried to flee the country, he proposed something unimaginable: to voluntarily enter Auschwitz. His mission was as simple as it was nearly impossible: discover what was really happening inside the camp, organize resistance among the prisoners, send information to the outside world. In September 1940, during a Nazi roundup in Warsaw, Pilecki deliberately allowed himself to be arrested. Days later, he passed through the gates of Auschwitz. Above them stood the lie that greeted everyone: Arbeit macht frei. Work sets you free. Inside hell. On his very first day, Pilecki witnessed men being beaten to death for trivial reasons. Food was nearly non-existent. Forced labor was constant. Public executions were routine. Prisoners were no longer people, they were numbers. Pilecki became one of them. Yet he did something almost no one else could do. He survived. More than that, he began to act. The invisible resistance. Inside the camp, Pilecki secretly organized an underground resistance network. They shared food, passed information, helped the sick, recorded deaths. Every action carried a certain punishment: torture or execution. Still, Pilecki accomplished something extraordinary. He managed to send reports out of Auschwitz. These reports described mass executions, human experiments, the use of gas to murder prisoners. They were the first reliable eyewitness accounts of the Holocaust. But the world did not believe them. A truth no one wanted to hear. The reports reached the Allied forces. The response was cold. They believed the accounts were exaggerated, propaganda, impossible. No attack was made on Auschwitz, no attempt to liberate the camp. Pilecki realized that if he stayed, he would die without changing anything. So he decided to do something just as impossible as entering: escape from Auschwitz. The escape. After 945 days of imprisonment, in April 1943, Pilecki and two companions overpowered a guard, cut the telephone lines, and escaped under cover of night. They succeeded. Once free, he wrote even more detailed reports, desperately urging a military strike against Auschwitz. It never came. The war continued. Millions died. A cruel ending. Germany was defeated in 1945. The war was over, but Pilecki's tragedy was not. Poland fell under Soviet-backed communist control. Pilecki was arrested once again, this time accused of espionage. There would be no escape. In 1948, Witold Pilecki was executed with a single shot to the back of the head. His name was erased from history for decades. The man who faced hell. Witold Pilecki was the only known person to voluntarily enter Auschwitz, the author of the first eyewitness reports of the Holocaust, a hero ignored while he was alive. Today, his story is studied as one of the greatest acts of individual courage in modern history. He survived the hell created by the Nazis, only to be killed by silence and politics.